From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Jackie Hillman, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, number 70. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Jake Marisnick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Fortune.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Jack Fortune, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. Right there, and they'll get him on a perfect throw from Mauer.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Angels go quietly there. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Garrett Richards will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
In there, and it's 0-1. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Digging in, David Lee having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 0-2 home. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. Runner goes for second. Popped high in the air. Ackley is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Standing in, number 3. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Richards comes set. Here it is on 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Now at the plate, John Aristey. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. The 2-1 on its way. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Number 20 is on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, number 20. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Joe Mauer. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Joe Mauer.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And another foul ball. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And at shortstop, Eric Ibar. He's won a Gold Glove before, but you're not going to see the guy that's going from one end of the field to the other making ground balls. He now relies a lot on positioning, and he catches it when it's hit to him.
Striding into the box, John Singleton. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Altuve.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Richard steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
To third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. In now, Carlos Correa. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Here's the 3-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alejandro De Aza. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw into third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Into the box, David Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 down, runners at first and second. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch in under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Fortune will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We've played 2 full. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Here's Dustin Ackley. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Second baseman, Dustin Ackley.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Eric Ibar now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs yet in this first month and 3 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's finally over for a strike. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 71.
Now at the plate, number 71. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Two out, nobody on. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Deaza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Gary Cox. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Richards gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. On the ground near home. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, number 70. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 70.
Now here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter.
Standing in, Jake Marisnick. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Digging in, Jack Fortune, and then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. skied into straightaway right. Diaz under it. And that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off
Leading
here
off
in
the
this
fourth for the
one-run
Astros.
contest.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a swing by Mauer, but they got him out in front as this is going to find the seats in right. A foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Dribbled to the right side. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, John Singleton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. One 0 count. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they're up 1-0. At the plate, John Aristi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
John Aristi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, number 20.
Stepping in, number 20. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Cutter low, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
1-2, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Dustin Ackley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah,
The
Matt,
right
that's the
fielder,
advantage of
number
getting ahead in
12,
the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ball one.
1-1.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Digging in once again, Gary Cox. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Here's Dustin Ackley. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Trout. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop number 2, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now a snap throw to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. In now, number 71. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 70.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 70. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Lee has got it, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Mike Eames will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Mike Eames.
Striding in once again, number 3. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ackley backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
A center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready once again, Mike Trout, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. 3-0 now. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, catcher, Show.
Into the box, Joe Mauer, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Nope. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in to try it again, John Singleton. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
popped up. Ackley on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, second baseman, Jose
Brian
Altuve.
Shaw takes over here with a runner at first and
Now
2
pitching
gone in
for
the inning.
Angels, number 39, Brian Shaw.
Jose Altuve will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2, and this is fouled at the plate. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Houston. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Here's Jake Marisnick. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Chopped foul wide at first. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jack Fortune, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Standing in now, John Aristi, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. De is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Cole Perkins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Cole Perkins.
Digging in once again, Alejandro De They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Alejandro De
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Open stance by De Here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Ibar at short, right to him. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Stepping up to the plate, David Lee. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, you can see here the catcher sets up inside. He wanted to tie him up on the inner half, but he just missed, leaving it out over the plate. And that's what happens when you miss there. One-way ticket to Gainesville.
Now batting.
Into the box
Left
now.
fielder,
Gary Cox, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Number 68 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 68.
In now, number 3. And this is fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Ibar for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 Houston. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Brad Miller.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Altuve at second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. At the plate, number 20. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now the pitch. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Here's Dustin Ackley as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Altuve is there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Shortstop number 2, Eric Ibar.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Ibar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Comes set with the 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Cox over to his left, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Trout. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So here's Joe Mauer. Ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's the second baseman, Ackley. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
First baseman number 21, John Singleton.
Stepping in, John Singleton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here it comes on 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. So digging in now, number 71. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. De Aza is there, 1 away.
Now batting, number 70.
Into the box now, number 70. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for strike one. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the ninth inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Jackie Hillman earns his first win of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Garrett Richards struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.